Peace and great health. This is Count Noble L. Dallas L. Bailey Bay, representing the Moorish Society Foreign Ministry of America. Also, I'm linking to the Fidels. Peace be unto you to the infidels. I'm gonna do a reaction video today with it's Kevin Samuel's Crazy Savage Moments. I am a as you can say, a subscriber to his channel, Kevin Samuels. I first watched him like a year ago, last December, I believe. It was right before that viral moment he had with that young lady. That I guess went viral, word started, everything like that. And I went back and checked him out. He had been on for like 3 years prior to just talking to me, and I guess it's funny. One of the reasons I gravitated towards him was because he reminded me of my father. He sounded like him. He was just straight, no sugar, straight, no chaser, just straight up, and I just started, listening to what he had to say, what everything that he brings to the table. I think I appreciate everything that he does, just for the simple fact of giving such a professional and distinguishable Black male figure. I know he receives a lot of backlash from his style, I guess you could say. It's always based on his tone, but never based on just the facts. Some people argue what he says, but the most thing they argue about is seem to be a little futile, never based on the facts of the argument. So we'll be doing some reaction videos to his thing, but this is on I'm Just Saying Yo channel on YouTube. Kevin Samuel's Crazy Savage Moments. Let's check it.
I guess he has like trust issues with women or whatnot, so I'm like sharing my location with him just to make him feel comfortable. So
have you had any therapy?
Yes, I have. In the past.
You need to go back.
Oh my gosh, really?
You're already trying to make him feel comfortable 2 weeks into it.
Right.
That's too much proving to do. You're not his wife.
I'm just being nice and being like,
that's not being, no, it's not being nice. It's being a people pleaser. That's not normal. That's not normal. You want to be nice? All right, let's go out a couple of times. I need to give you $10,000. Be nice. Oh, be nice.
No.
Come on, be nice. Come on, be nice. I need $10,000, and we need to go ahead and run the soul.
I don't know where that typing come from. I guess it's in the recording.
So there are things that sound crazy to you.
Yes.
Sharing your location with somebody you've gone out with twice is crazy.
Okay.
I give myself a solid 9.8.
I believe everyone on the planet should believe whatever they believe about themselves. This is probably one of the backlash moments that Mr. Samuels receives for being honest in certain situations. I used to trip out on the fact that, I guess was about to, I don't know what's about to, I don't know if I've ever seen this moment, but I don't know what's about to occur after she just said she was on a 9.8. And I like when he asked them, how you like, have you received those moments? I mean, have you received those results of being this high ranked person? I mean, you know, as a man, you always know where you ain't ranked. Like, just being honest, you know if you are like a high candidate or a low one. You know if you are the shit or you ain't shit. You know, simple as that. You know, I understand men and women have disillusions about themselves or of high grandeur, far from the real. I like to deal with the real. I don't like I know I have tremendous things to work on even at my age. So I think it's good people believe a high thing about themselves, because I feel like you got to go out and prove it. It can't be lip service. It can't be selling wolf tickets, as they used to say back in the day. You know, you got to prove it. I can't say, well, I'm this and I'm that if I ain't proving it. That's really what it's all. That's what it's all about. You know, be about it. Just don't talk about it. You know.
Being pretty is not enough for a lot of men because I'm pretty and I'm still single. So
What do you want?
I don't know. I really don't know what I want because these men, they don't know what they want. A lot of men don't know what they want in women.
You said you're how old again?
33.
33. So regardless as to what men want, you don't know what you want?
I mean, I know what I want, but
What is that?
Yeah, you ever have a conversation with someone and you ask them a question and they may give you an answer to that degree, I don't know. And then she's like, when she said that well, men don't know what they want. Okay, but what do you want? Oh, you don't know what you want? Well, yeah, I do know. I have a I have a what's the word? I hate when progress can be made, but we be too busy BSing, you know, like we have time. I feel like a lot of things that we do in life or don't do in life is because we think we have time. You know, that old saying, don't put off for tomorrow for what you can do today. It's it's a motto, but it's the realest thing ever can be said. Because why would you? Like, why would you delay? Say you got $1 million idea. Why would you delay till tomorrow to start it? Why wouldn't you start it today? You know, why delay? What's the delay? Let's get past the delay. Let's get to the point. Let's get it. You know, as the prophet said, I had to go around my elbow just to get to my thumb.
Guys, remember the first thing I said about ego? They're not willing to be honest.
be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I want as a man. Like I've been
Well, damn.
for so long, I don't know what I want.
just in this little bit of time talking to you, it's been chaotic. I'm just asking you just the basic stuff about who you are and what you want. And the story, way you told the story is, yeah, you can't make this shit up, people.
To let you know, I had completely taken like mid 360.
The 360 puts you right back where you were, but I understand what you're saying.
I made a 180. I found Lord, and I got a man that's got money now.
I saw this one.
I don't really either.
You found the Lord?
Yeah.
Where'd you find him at? I know he was lost.
I didn't know where the Lord was.
Okay. This is all inside of the last 4 months, right?
3 months, 4 months. Yeah.
It's a lot of changing in 3 or 4 months. You said you got a man that has money now.
Yeah. I did. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh man. Wow. I remember seeing it and thinking like, man, I just think it was so rude. You know, being public, people blow their nose. Like now, if you do it, you might get a charge. But I found the Lord. Yeah, about 3-4 months ago. Yeah, about around that time. I ain't know where he was. Damn.
Also, I wear my bonnet in public. I saw what you had to say about that. You know, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like,
At the same time, you what?
Did you tell me shut up?
No. I said, go ahead. You said at the same time.
At the same time, I just don't see what the issue wearing a bonnet in public is. I got married, but I don't want to be.
You got married?
You know the thing about the bonnet, it reminds me of it's like if you could take all the bonnets supporting so-called black men, black women, take them all the ones that support it, like take them all, right? Take them all, put them on a bus, put them on a plane, take them all, transport them back to 1960. And I know some argument, we ain't in the 60s. Like, exactly. We're not. We're definitely not there anymore. My whole point is we was the cleanest thing on earth. It was the best dressing thing on earth. They created Hollywood because of how the black lifestyle was. They had to create a glamour spot in the replica of how clean, like it was a thing back in the day. Look, I was born in 1975, so I wasn't even born, but I know enough research, talked to enough of older people to know how things used to be. And one thing you can even study is how Black people, like on Sundays, were getting their very best dress. You know, the young men, the young ladies, they find they just go for a walk in their best dress. Just to walk. You try to go walk with someone now. You want to go for a walk? You know, you know, it better be in some foreign car. You know what I mean? In that mindset of today. But, you know, in the very best, the cleanest, has nothing to do with what you do and don't want to do. It has everything to do with what you represent. You know, we don't want that. We don't want that responsibility to represent our entire families, to represent a nation that takes caring, giving a damn, to make sure no one, whatever, like, a lot of times we present ourselves in public and we don't care how we look to someone else, and we expect them to still give us the highest amount of respect that we think we deserve. we knew once upon a time that no, we didn't deserve anything unless we did give our best. That used to be a part of the culture. We didn't just put anything out there. We want to make sure we was represented the very best. You represent yourself the very best. You represent your family the very best. You represent your mother, your father, the very best. If you got children, represent your children the very best. And when you become a parent, you realize like, oh, you want them to represent you well. Don't be out here embarrassing me. Now you understand where that comes from. You know, I always think of that when I hear that bonnet argument. I just think about where we came from and where we are today.
You currently married?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Ma'am, you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
A platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I feel like.
And the reason you want to break your covenant with God and wreck your home, a pipe fitter guy, is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks.
What would the world say about that?
It would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always wanted.
Before I respond to that, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for the fair use of purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for the entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. I know Kevin don't be playing that, so I want to make sure I get it in. This young lady right here, I remember seeing this. She wanted advice how to get back with her ex. She went through, explaining her situation. But then on the back end of explaining the situation, she said, yeah, but I threw it along the way, I had him. He told me to get myself together. So I went and got myself together. And while I got myself together, I got married. But I want to get him back. And he was like, hold up. Like, what? This way, like, are you trolling me now? Are you serious? Or are you for play? And she's like, for real. So, and then he was like, okay, well, damn. If he took you back, what would that say about him? And then you heard her response, like, it would be, somebody would think he got what he wanted. Someone could say that. They could say you got what you wanted to. You know what I mean?
Excuse my French, niggas alone, they always want to take me to court. Yes. It means that.
I don't know. I think that's the young lady. I don't know. I don't want to get her confused. I don't know.
Like when I break up with a guy, I don't do divorces because they can take me leaving them in the dust, in the dirt, where I left them at. They don't have right. So I have to move on. Is that right? Do you think that that's right of them?
Why are you such a poor judge of character to pick me and you gotta leave?
Run that back, I couldn't.
Oh damn.
No.
Oh damn. Why are you such a poor judge? No, ma'am. I listened to what you said. You came in talking about how you feel like you're in divorce court because you gotta leave these men in the dirt. And all I hear is you're a shit judge of character picking men because you don't leave quality men.
You're absolutely right. So God, please stop telling me.
No, God ain't got nothing to do with it. No, God ain't got nothing to do with it. Please don't bring my God into this.
He couldn't have children anymore, and he was unaware of that. So I immediately divorced him because children was the outcome that I wanted to have. It is what it is. It is what it is.
So now I am actively looking.
Karma's a bitch. How do you know you're gonna be able to carry children to term?
Mm.
I know. That's I know that.
I know. Yeah, I know. I left his ass because he was incapable, but I might be, you never know, I might be incapable too. Somebody might leave me. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Karma. Man. She just smiling.
I'm like I said,
So I'm asking seriously, man, this is not really a value judgment as much as I'm just trying to hold a mirror up to you because you say the shit you say to people around you, and they let you believe this stuff. I'm telling you, somebody who got no dog in the fight. How old are you?
Damn.
35, playing all types of
I think I've seen that before. She was lit.
arenas. I work in those arenas. I work in all of those.
Okay, how about this? Do me a favor.
Okay.
Talk to me like I'm 4 or a congressman. You're not really saying.
Uh,
And you said you how old again?
I will let you guess.
I don't play those games. You need to answer my questions.
I will let you guess my age.
Okay. One thing I don't do is I don't do these things. I don't know you, so
We all
you've been
know,
married.
we all know this. Keep going.
But I will say this though, you've gone from 35 to 43, just like that. That's amazing.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't like liars.
That's that delay. I mean, that's what I mean by a delay. Could have just can proceed. She proceeding like she on a date. This man is 52 years old. I remember back in the day how you're supposed to respect your elders, and I understand some elders have become very disrespectful. But you know why you respect your elders? Because you might get old one day. If you live long enough to get there, and you're gonna want some respect too.
That's too dating.
What comes around goes around.
You don't have to put a title on everything, Kevin. That's what you need to start telling these people. A title, you don't
No,
have
I need to, what I need to do is I need to direct people to this video and show you what's wrong. You don't need to put a title on that.
She said, this is what you need to start telling these people. Remember I just said about the respect. This, I can guarantee you, she looks very young. She I know no black don't crack and all like that, but she could, I mean, she's in her 20s. I can't imagine telling someone in their 50s when I was in my 20s, this is what you need to be telling the people.
It needs to just be free flowing. Yeah. And over here, stuff works. Where you at, it don't. You don't need to put a title on everything. You can have babies out of wedlock. You don't need to be married. You can do what you want to. Mm-hmm. We're the only community that operates like that. That's why you gotta take power back from these mindsets. Have you ever opened up something at the building that came with instructions?
Of course.
And it came with parts?
Of course.
The way you're talking is you just start doing shit. You don't need the instructions. You don't need that. Just start putting shit together. You want to live on the 5th floor of a building like that?
You got me sweating, Kevin. I'm gonna leave. I
You
gotta
got
go.
me sweating.
So when's the last time you got a job?
Like a year ago, I was cashier.
Okay. And was there an injury or something?
No.
So
No, I was fired for being late.
So you're just lazy?
No, it
So
was.
you just tried?
I was late.
I figured it. You do?
Let me think. I think I've known maybe only one woman in my 46 years. Shit, I don't even mean to say woman. One person, two people in my life that lost their job because they was habitually late. I ain't judging her or nothing like that. It just made me think like, cause being late, like you be late to class, you know what I mean? Like I used to be late to class, you know, walking girls to class and stuff, that type of mess, you know, back in school, at school ages, you know what I mean? As a child, I remember being late to class, having to go across campus or something like that, but being habitually late to a job and losing your job because you was habitually late. Because I mean, a lot of jobs, you've been to enough jobs where you like they late, they still want you to come in, but to lose it.
Yourself? You been got done? Who paid for that?
I paid for them
With what?
with the unemployment money.
Are you trolling me?
No, but don't you think I have to look like something?
I think you need to grow up.
Oh, okay.
If you were a man, they would call you a deadbeat. The only reason you get away with this is because you got 2 kids and you get unemployment, so you juke the state. You got the nerve to have these fingernails up like you got money to pay for. There's a football player, Brian Banks. He spent 5 years in jail. The woman who accused him of lied about it. She got $2 million in some sort of settlement or something, or whatever. Then she was found out to be lying. Video evidence proof her confessing that she made the entire thing.
I remember
up.
that he recorded
She
her.
served 1 day in jail.
Yep.
So when they lock your son up, take his rights, ruin his life, not his, because once that's out there, it's there forever. It never goes away.
Nope.
And
I
then
really wasn't right. I don't think my son would ever be in that situation. I'm just saying.
I want you guys to understand what she just said.
Mm.
I raised my son right. I don't think he'd ever be involved in that situation. You mean involved with a vindictive, lying woman?
Yeah.
Do you live in the United States of America?
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Good look with
Holy
that.
shit, that sounds bad.
You're making it sound bad. Yes.
It's the truth. You have a 3-year-old who's a cancer survivor, and you're about to go out and put her off on not your mother, but your mother's mother.
Oh, she's in her like 80s right now. I mean,
My mother used to help me out. My mom used to help me out with my children. But when she got into like her 70s, I was like, that was a wrap. I'm like, she don't need no, you know what I mean? She ain't need that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 70s, 60s, you know, enjoy your grandkids and everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you get 70s, you know. Damn, 80s.
I'm happy like you're actually talking to me about this because I would never know like if this is not okay or not.
What is so good?
You would never know. You know, I don't know. I come from such an old school way of thinking. I mean, it really does. I mean, I learn every new thing of society on a daily. I have to stay abreast of it. On legal fronts, on economic fronts, on social fronts, because I have children in this world. So I always think about the world that they're going to be in when they're my age. You know what I'm saying? So I remember growing up and understanding, like, I'm going to college and stuff like that. And when it's like, even before going to college, you know, you realize that you have, you know, your next door neighbors, people you grow up with, and you realize that, you know, all of us don't come up in the same kinds of households. All of us don't have the same child rearing experiences and stuff like that. Some are, I mean, vastly different. You know what I mean? And like, you know, some have just one parent home, some have two parent homes. I mean, most time in most situations where I grew up, most people I knew had two parents homes growing up. You know what I mean? They had a mother and a father in their homes. I know there are a lot of single, you know, parents out there, mothers and fathers, single mothers, you know, but you know, my parents separated when I was young, but I never not had the two parent experience, if that makes any sense. You know, I never felt like I came up in a single parent home because my dad was always available, and I used to be with him like every week, you know, so or every other week, however they used to go. But always mostly everybody else was usually so two parent home. And I say all that because when you as you get older, you realize like you and another person don't have those same experiences. You know, that's how like the way you raised, you think like, man, people, everybody knows this, where everybody don't know what you know. You know what I mean? And you know, everybody don't have the experiences that you have. So a lot of times it's a little taken back when you hear certain people say certain things. She wouldn't know it would be a bad thing to put her 3-year-old on her 80-year-old great grandmother, I think it was, her mother's mother. Well, the child's great grandmother, her grandmother. And you realize, damn, you know, I've taken care of older people. I had to take care of my father before he passed away. So you understand of, you know, having to take care of someone, in a debilitating time and stuff, when they used to take care of you, so old age can do what it can do. So you like a 3-year-old or 80. I'm just saying, not saying all 80-year-olds are in bad shape. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But that's they twilight years, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop right there. Now we'll be back for more. Is on